Well, okay then. I'm gonna I'm gonna be reading a big giant. I'm gonna read a bunch of paragraphs. All right, coming up and shit. So I don't know how you guys gonna feel about it. I'm gonna have a laugh. Uh, it's I'm gonna be reading a synopsis for a bundle, a online bundle. All right. And the deal is, I want to talk about how preferences are used against us or whatnot. While it's a double standard for the other side of the gender line down here in our ethnic community and shit. Okay, so the name of this bundle. Okay, the name of this bundle is "Bent Over by My White Boss Bundle." All right, his name is not bundle. They're just saying it's a bundle. Okay, so the name of this series of stories that you can purchase in the ebook form for $3.99. Okay, is bent over by my white boss, and it's written by a very prolific author in this particular genre. That genre being the white man, black woman, genre of romance novels. Her name is Aaliyah Jackson. Okay, Aaliyah Jackson. Maybe I'll put a picture of her up, but it's been kind of murky, lately and shit. I want to do something a little light and shit. So here we go. I'm gonna read this overview for this bundle of books under the moniker "Bent Over by My White Boss." Okay, and the overview says, in this explicit bundle of stories, white bosses give in to their deepest desires and ravage their African American employees right in the middle of the office, even if it means risking their entire career. This black woman, white man collection is handpicked from the most salacious catalogs and shit. All right. All right. The first one, the first one in this bundle is called it's titled "Knocked Up by My White Billionaire Boss." Okay? I'll always remember the way he looked at me when I first walked into his office. The way his eyes lingered on my body, undressing me mentally as he smiled that cocky grin of his. I should have known right then and there, that he was going to try something, but foolishly, I didn't think twice about it. I was a beautiful woman after all, and was used to people staring at me like a sex object. Normally, I would never give them the time of day, though, which is why I was shocked at how fast I fell for Mr. Rockefeller. He was young, handsome, and incredibly rich, capable of getting any woman he desired. For some reason, he wanted me, not just as a girlfriend or a quick fuck, but he wanted to own me completely. I'll read that again. But he wanted to own me completely. It was only when he summoned me up to his office after work that I truly discovered just how far he was willing to go to control me. Yes, yes, that one is called "Knocked Up by My White Billionaire Boss." All right, the second one is called "My Secret White Baby." Okay, "My Secret White Baby." All right, here we go. Nikki's boyfriend Jordan is taking her for granted in a real way. She's lucky if she can get a word out of him, let alone some love and affection. So when her girl comes to visit, why shouldn't she hit up the club? Her innocent attentions don't mean much when Jake, the owner of the club, spots her on the dance floor and decides he likes what he sees. Nikki has no plans to cheat, that is, until she gets a text from her friend and a picture of Jordan getting into some hoe's car. A night of drunken, unprotected passion in the VIP is just the start for Nikki, though. When a few weeks later, she takes a pregnancy test, only to find out that she's pregnant with Jake's baby. All right? So here you have the protagonist, Nikki, and she has a boyfriend who's maybe a pookie. And the description doesn't, kind of seems to go that way. It's called "My Secret White Baby," and she decides to cheat on him with a club owner after getting a picture of her boyfriend getting in the car with some hoe's car. All right, I don't know how that's going to turn out. I'm probably not going to read that. All right, the third and final one. The third and final one is called Sleeping with My White Boss. Sleeping with My White Boss, okay? The Leah Jackson, okay? She's an author. Take it serious, okay? It's serious. Sleeping with My White Boss. Curvy, black, and independent Keisha. Yes, her name is Keisha. It's spelled Kisha, Keisha, I guess. Well, all right. Curvy, black, and independent Keisha definitely isn't the average woman working for the high fashion icon Mark Nobles. Or Mark Nobles, okay? And I had phonics when I was a kid, thank God. Yeah, his name's Mark Nobles, okay? Curvy, black, and independent Keisha definitely isn't the average woman working for high fashion icon Mark Nobles. And she's reminded every day by the sideways glances and hateful glares of the skinny skanks she worked with. The only good part of her job is when Mark's around, since his dominating and powerful presence leaves no room for any trifling attitudes, so she can focus on her work. Excuse me. When Mark sets his eyes on her, though, the last thing on his mind is work. He likes his woman thick, smart, and chocolate skin. Thick, smart with chocolate skin, and he's the type of man to get exactly what he wants. When he calls Kisha into his office, it's for one reason and one reason only, and Kisha can't help but give in as he pushes her to her absolute limit right then and there in the middle of the in the middle of the workday without a condom. Wow, without a condom. Mm-mm-mm. This is a this is a genre, man. It's a very lucrative genre. I'm told. All right, fucking hilarious, right? Yeah, yeah. So, guess we'll get on with this commentary.